Hey guys, it's Stephanie from LuckyLittleOnes.ca. Today I'll be sharing with you my review on the Dr. Seuss Experience. I had the chance to visit the Dr. Seuss Experience in Mississauga, Ontario just a few days ago, and it just started its first stop of its North American tour. I took some footage and I thought maybe you'd want to see what it's all about and exactly what I did there. So stay tuned for my review. Hey guys, it's me. We're just here at the Dr. Seuss Experience, so let's head in and see what it's all about. And this is what it looked like when you walked right in. There's a shop to the left, and straight ahead is the exhibit behind that Dr. Seuss wall. And there's a tiny area there for kids. The exhibit was broken up into different rooms, and the first room that I got to experience was the Lorax room. It was by far the most popular. There was a lineup snaking out through the front door when I got there, and it was a Wednesday afternoon, just to give you an idea. Here, an administrator is giving everyone a gold coin to grant you access to the Lorax room. Once everyone had their gold coins, we kind of single filed our way into the actual room. We had to drop our coin into a bucket there on the right hand side, you'll see there. There was actually an option to keep your coin, and you had to be ushered into a different entrance, which kind of put you in a room that just had a poem on the wall about sharing or something like that. It was very strange. So you had the option to be greedy or the option to pay your way to get into the Lorex room. So here we are, all filing in, and it was quite beautiful when you walked right in. As you can see, it's very pink and very orange. It's a long rectangular room covered in mirrors to give it the effect that it's larger than it is. It had swings coming from the ceilings, all between the cotton candy type of trees. It was really pretty and really fun. And this room was probably my favorite room out of all of them because there was just so much decor and the lighting was great and there was so much Instagrammable picture opportunity here. Everyone, as you can see, was taking photos, including me, of course. I purposely left the sound on just for the first chunk of this Cat in the Hat video because I wanted to let you guys know how noisy it actually was in the place. It was really hard to hear anything. For example, the Cat in the Hat here spoke, but it was so difficult to hear him. This room featured some toys that the kids liked to throw around, and it was actually really cute and well decorated. I'll be muting the sound on the original video from here on out just so you can hear my review. This room was for the book Did I Ever Tell You How Lucky You Are, which I'm actually not too familiar with. I don't think that I owned this book as a child, but it seemed popular. There was a lot of kids just tinkering around with the toys there. They were very interactive and fun. The next room was There's a Walk It in My Pocket room, which is one of my favorite Seuss books that I love to read with my 4-year-old. It's pretty much just a home scene, and there's a character just sitting there on the couch reading the paper. It was pretty cute. The decor in this room was really well made and it was really well put together. This room was representing Horton Hears a Who. It was actually really pretty. The flowers were shorter than I imagined them to be, but they were still really beautiful, and it was fun taking photos in that little forest. This room represented the If I Ran a Circus book, and I'm not so familiar with this story, but it was pretty cool. They had a functioning carousel. It moved quite slowly, I guess for safety reasons, but it was quite pretty. The only comment I have about this room is that I feel like the curtains were just too plain. If I feel like the decor could have been a little bit more. And here was one of the larger rooms of the exhibit, and it was one of the most popular ones as well. It was How the Grinch Stole Christmas. As you can see, there's like a rotating pool of gifts that you can kind of fish out with fishing rods, which was pretty neat. I noticed that people tended to stay in this room a little longer than the other ones, I guess because it was so interactive. I have a comment here about the decor as well. The lights hanging on the wall seemed a little flimsy and cheap, and I was surprised that they didn't reach all the way down to the floor, but it was still pretty. Now, this room was the tiniest. It was just a little cube with a few characters and a bunch of mirrors all around that gave the illusion that it was filled with Sneetches. I did like this room though because the illusion was awesome. Here's a short clip of the balloon maze that was in the center of the entire exhibit. It was very Instagrammable and very pretty and kind of confusing to walk through, but it was a lot of fun. I left the noise on so you can hear the echoing again. Upon exiting the entire exhibit structure, you're met with this resting area, I guess you can say, where there's a lot of photo opportunities with different characters and the printed walls. Here I am entering the shop section, and the shop had a lot of different Christmas themed gifts and box sets that were really cool. One thing that I really missed in this exhibit was the popular stories like Green Eggs and Ham, or even One Fish, Two Fish, or Thing One and Thing Two.
Hey guys, I just wanted to share my initial thoughts just coming out of the exhibit. It was fun, but I do think it was quite pricey for what it actually was. I feel like that some of the rooms were kind of gypped in terms of decor. A lot of the money was obviously spent on the Lorax room and even the Sneetches room and the balloon installation in the middle. But I do think that some of the other rooms could have benefited from more decor or better decor. For example, the Grinch Who Stole Christmas room, it was nice in the middle. It had that rotating gift station where you could pick up a gift with a fishing rod, but I feel like the lights were very cheap and they just dangled from the wall and children were yanking on it, and it was kind of flimsy for something that you would pay $35 a ticket for. I also was surprised at the size. It was quite small. It's located in an old retail location in Mississauga. I thought that the rooms would be bigger, but it really wasn't. The Sneetches room with all the yellow characters was so tiny. You just stood in there and took 2 seconds to take a photo or a video. So that was kind of surprising. I did see a lot of kids having fun. I didn't bring my little ones this time because I wanted to get a full review just as a grown-up experiencing it as an art installation. I know that kids would have fun regardless because it's something new to do and it's something different, and there's a lot of different colors and a lot of different things to look at, a lot of toys to touch and play and throw. But as an adult, I feel like that up close it was a little bit cheaper than I thought it would be. If you did get a chance to check it out, let me know what you thought. And yeah, that's pretty much my immediate reaction to the exhibit. So thanks for listening and thanks for watching.